All right, and welcome back. We got another episode of Sarcasm Speaks, and first, I'm here, it's me and Bobby. And if you're watching the video show, you'll notice very quickly that something looks a little bit different. Yeah, I got fucking tissues everywhere, my eyes are fucking red, I look like I smoked a fucking bunch of weed.
I was gonna go crack.
Yeah, hey, whatever. If you listen to our last episode, you're well aware that the fucking allergies are kicking my ass right now, and I'm really fucking beat up, man. I've been taking Zyrtec. Like, I doubled the dose of Zyrtec. I probably tripled it today, if we're being totally honest. It's not working, dude. Like, I'm so fucked up right now, and not even in a good way. So I said, fuck it, all day I've been like Googling shit, being like, oh, how do you cure allergies? Like, how do you do this? How do you do that? I saw one thing that's like it's like a natural remedy. You mix apple cider vinegar with lemon juice, and then you cut it with a little bit of water, and then you just fucking house it. And it's supposed to be like a natural way to like cleanse yourself and like reduce inflammation. And they were like, it helps with allergies. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going all in on this one. I'm gonna do it. So on my way home, I stopped. I bought apple cider vinegar. I bought some lemon juice, and I'm gonna give that a whirl. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Stay tuned. It's probably not gonna work.
You should do it right now.
Yeah. On air?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I'll do that. I'll go make it in a second. So the second part about my fucking allergies that I'm going to keep bitching about, whether or not anyone wants to hear
this
it.
is completely preposterous.
My voice is scratchy. Like, I've been sneezing 1,000 fucking times.
You sound and look like shit.
Yeah. So everybody that I talk to is like, oh, dude, you gotta try Flonase. Gotta try Flonase. Flonase. Do you want some Flonase? Flonase works. I'm telling you, swear to God, I had allergies forever. I started using Flonase, no more allergies. Flonase. We're not sponsored by them, and fuck you. I don't know if I would ever want to be sponsored by a fucking pharmaceutical company. But, I mean, hey, if you want to give me money, I'm not going to say no.
I mean, I'll whore out for anything, but I'd prefer it wasn't a nasal spray.
Yeah, so...
Fuck nasal sprays.
When I was a kid, I used to take Claritin, and that worked, and then it stopped working. So then when I was in college, I would take Zyrtec every now and then, and that's what I've been taking this year, and it's just clearly not fucking working. And for so long, I've just fought against the fucking Flonase. Like, every time people are like, oh, dude, no, you gotta try Flonase. So I fucking caved today. After I got the apple cider vinegar and the lemon juice, I bought some fucking Flonase. So I'm gonna try that out starting tomorrow. I looked at the package. Do you know why Flonase is probably so fucking effective for people?
Go on.
It's a corticosteroid.
Go on.
So right on it, it says like Flonase, and then you know how like they have like the drug name?
I've heard the term corticosteroid.
It's a glucocorticoid, is like the name of the thing. So it's a corticosteroid, and then clearly on the packet, like very clearly on the back of the packaging, it says, do not allow children under the age of 14 to take this for longer than, I think it was 6 weeks or 6 months. It was 6 something. And then underneath that, it says, may stunt the growth of young children.
I took Flonase when I was a kid.
So,
but I didn't take it for more than 6 weeks. I took it for about 6 minutes.
Right,
I fucking shot the shit up my nose once, and then from then, I decided I'm not shooting anything up my nose again.
Yeah.
Not doing it.
Not even the cocaine that you did when you were 10?
Did I do,
Flashback to the last episode.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was a fucking coke fiend when I was 10.
Yeah.
Or it just looked like it.
I mean...
I don't know, maybe my nose...
I've never used a nasal spray before.
I mean, dude, I used it when I was young, and so that goes so far back that Zyrtec was actually, it used to be a prescription.
Oh shit, really?
So I used to get Zyrtec prescribed to me.
Ooh, look at you, fucking Mr. Fancy.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So that's how far back that's going. I tried the Flonase like pretty much once.
Yeah.
And that was enough for me.
Yeah. Did it work?
I don't know. It might have, but I fucking hated it so much that I just said no.
Yeah, dude. Literally, every single fucking person that I have talked to about my allergies, they've all been like, "Oh, have you tried Flonase?" And every single time my answer is no, because I'm like, I don't want to fucking.
But dude, have you tried the gumbo
spray? Yeah, man. Have you tried the gumbo?
Here we go again with the fucking gumbo.
That's literally how I feel. But I caved. I bought it, so I'm gonna try that. So hopefully we fucking figure this out. I'm also hoping the torrential fucking downpour that we got today, like, flushed some of the fucking pollen out.
That or it knocked it all out of the tree, so it's just gonna surface when the sun comes out.
Well, so I think what happens is, like, if it's a quick rain.
I truly don't know. I'm making this up as I go.
If it's a quick rain or if it's windy, like, it's gonna blow the pollen in the air. But you're not wrong. Like, the quick rain is gonna fucking knock some shit out of the trees. But it fucking downpoured for like an hour and a half today. Well, I mean, I don't know what it did here, but when I was in Hingham, it was torrential downpours for a significant amount of time.
It went
enough to clean my car off.
Yeah.
So my car typically, right, 'tis the season if you're in fucking New England, where your car permanently has a tint of yellow to it. And it rained well enough today and long enough that my car doesn't look yellow. By the way, for reference, I have a blue fucking car, and it looks yellow. So hopefully that'll wash some of it away for at least, tomorrow. And you know what's going to be great is it'll wash it away for tomorrow. I'm going to take the Flonase and do the apple cider vinegar shit and be like, oh wow, this shit actually works. And then by fucking 2 days later, I'm going to be crippled again. So that's going to be fucking perfect. I just can't handle these fucking allergies, man. I seriously swear to God, have not had it this bad since I was a child.
This is embarrassing.
I am embarrassed. I'm a fucking, by age, I'm an adult.
Yeah, careful with that.
I mean, I check some of the boxes for the adult. I have the age, I have a home, I have a full-time job. However...
I'm a landowner.
Yeah, I'm a white landowner, but my actions definitely do not check adult.
No, I actually caught myself the other day referring to myself potentially as an adult. Like, oh wow.
Yeah.
Close call on that one.
Yeah. Well, all right. I'm gonna go make this live on air. So if you're watching on the video show, you'll be able to see it. I'm gonna gather the materials real quick.
That's good because I got an opening thought.
All right, cool.
So as my phone just flies out of my pocket, I'm just gonna reach down and grab that. So you guys are gonna hear me in the distance for a second. So Massachusetts, great weather. Last week I played a golf tournament. One day was 52, a little bit of sun, kind of went in and out. That was Monday, a week ago. And then Tuesday, so 6 days ago, it was 45 degrees, spitting rain, no sun whatsoever. So that's mid-May. Mid-May up here is usually at least moderately alright. Like maybe it gets up to 60 or so. Might get cold at night, happens, whatever. But I was theorizing that we're just not even gonna get spring. We're gonna get fucking gross ass weather. And then it's just gonna be 90. And we almost got it today. It was 80 degrees here. So I'm sitting here in a fucking cutoff, through the ACs in the window in the afternoon. I'm probably gonna need to throw it on tonight. We've already got fans going. It's like the oven's already a problem. And we are pretty much just moving right to script right now. Now, be it, I think the next week or so, we might actually get some 60s and 70s, so we get to enjoy before it just becomes 90 and humid forever. Like
until October.
Until October when it just starts raining again, which is what we got last year. It's like wasted a month of golf season. But yeah, so I'm already in a cutoff and I'm already sweating my ass off. But I'm jacked up for Portland this weekend.
Yeah, Portland's gonna be a fucking blast, dude. And I'm gonna hold that thought real quick because I'm gonna make this fucking concoction. So the thing I saw was 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, which I'm about to put in right now. Again, this is the perks of watching the video show. You guys should all go over and subscribe on YouTube. As I spill it everywhere.
Just dump that out anyway.
Well, I'm doing it backwards. I can't really see because this is going to be great. The tissue I've been using to wet my nose is now going to be apple cider vinegar. So
I'm going to taste that off the
I'm gonna
desk.
smell that. That's going to be good. I'm probably going to puke.
You didn't bring any water over here.
I didn't bring any water. Would you potentially be so kind as to provide me with some H2O?
Like from mine or like go and get it?
Oh, no, from, the fridge that's right over there.
Why do I have to go get it?
Okay, well, I mean, I thought I'd just ask.
You can always ask.
Yeah.
I really don't want to, I don't really want to go get it because I gotta like move the mic out of the way and then it's gonna smash and you're already up.
Yeah, there's like a whole thing to it.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't want to move my mic stand. Plus, it just reminds me of being at work. Oh, can you grab this one? Fuck you, go get your own goddamn thing.
Alright, so let's see here. That's probably enough. I don't want to drink
How much
too
water
much.
are you supposed to put in that thing?
I don't know. But I don't want too much. Obviously, if you put enough, it will
It'll just taste like water.
Dilute it enough.
I've drank like apple cider vinegar.
But I also don't want to drink that much water that tastes a little bit like apple cider vinegar.
I've drank water and apple cider vinegar before.
Alright, so...
It takes a minute or two to get used to it.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm super fucking excited right now. If you can probably tell.
Get your shit together, man.
Alright, well...
I'm telling you to get your shit together. That's how badly you need to get your shit together.
So I got 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. What's the yellow one? I got a yellow. We got yellow limes. So we got yellow lime juice.
Yellow lime juice.
Apple cider vinegar, and cut it a little bit with water. So and it's in a highball glass. There's definitely way too much liquid to go in a shot because I thought about putting it in a shot glass. It's probably wouldn't have fit. So, here it goes. That's not good.
No.
No. Oh god, I should have put more water in there.
Apple cider vinegar is just that is tough to drink.
I also
That's like 4 gulps too.
I also fucked up and took a sip. I should have just fucking. Do you think this is chuggable? Because then the longer the time spends on my fucking tongue, the more I'm probably just gonna throw up.
Guess what? Hey, I guess we're about to find out, aren't we?
All right. Well. Woo-wee.
Nope, not chuggable.
Yeah. Nope. Oh, the burp tastes gross. Oh my god.
You're humiliating yourself.
I just want this to be over.
Drink it down, bitch.
I need something else. Anything. Turpentine. Something. Give me fucking paint thinner.
I got an aircraft stripper in the basement.
Oh god. That's not pleasant. I really hope that fucking works. I hope I'm clean as fuck. Like, I hope that cleanses the shit out of me. I'll wake up tomorrow morning as a new fucking man. Like that episode of Rick and Morty when they get fucking stripped. They strip the toxins.
Yeah, it's not gonna be that
They
good.
become new people. That's how I want to be tomorrow. Oh god. Why is apple cider vinegar so bad? I can still taste it in the back of my throat.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
Oh god.
Even I can smell it now. But it doesn't bother me, I don't think.
Well, because you don't have to fucking drink it.
I mean, if you want me to fucking show you up, I'll drink some.
Yeah, I want you to do this. I want you to feel how fucking awful that is. Do you enjoy that? What kind of fucking psycho enjoys that?
I didn't say I enjoyed it. I fucking handled it a little bit better than you did.
Ugh. Yeah. Ugh. Ugh. I can still, it just may, I don't feel good about that. Now my throat hurts. I'm gonna continue to bitch about this.
You're a
until
fucking disaster.
Everything goes away.
Portland. We're going to Portland this weekend.
Oh yeah. That's right. Portland is gonna be fucking insane. We may not survive.
See, we always say that. We always survive.
I know, unfortunately.
Every fucking time.
And if anything, the Memorial Day trip is the one where we would definitely all survive.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. This is your first Memorial Day one, right?
Yeah, is this like, has there been more than just last year?
I don't think officially. Like, I think a couple people have, like, branched off and done some shit. Like, I feel like maybe 3 years ago, I might have met, like, Bill and Lauren when Lauren's friends somewhere. I know for sure I met them last 4th of July, because I drove down to fucking, that's a funny story. I drove down to the Cape because they were staying down there. Was where they were staying was only 45 minutes from us.
Last 4th of July?
Yeah. No, maybe the 4th of July before. I don't know. One of the times in the summer, whatever, Lauren's friends had a place in the Cape. And I bombed down there, got there in like 45 minutes, spent the day. We went to the beach. We fucking day drank, whatever. We went out to dinner. I fucking slept in my car. In the back.
That might have been when we lived in Axis.
Oh, okay. Alright. So that was, yeah,
2 years
that was
ago.
2 years
Because
ago.
we threw a ripper here on the 3rd.
Yeah, you're right.
With like some of your friends from work.
Yeah, yep.
Some Medfordonians came down.
Yes, that is correct.
And then I remember I lit up the so we grilled a shitload of food on the 3rd, and then I lit up the smoker on the 4th. No one was really here, but
Yeah, there were a few stragglers. So yeah, I slept in the back seat of my car. Woke up the next morning at like, I don't know, 6:45 and was like, okay, well I guess I'll just go home now. And then I just drove home. I got a text from Bill at like 9:30 that morning being like, hey man, where'd you go? And I was like, oh dude, I'm home. Like I've actually been home for about 2 hours now.
Yeah.
He was like, why? I was like, well, you see, I slept in the back seat of my car, and then I woke up this morning and was like, okay, well, I guess I'm done here, and I'm gonna go home. He was like, dude, you could have came and like stayed inside the house, and I was like, yeah, I'm well aware, but you know, apparently I just wanted to sleep in my car, so I did.
I'm sure that was comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, I've slept. Let's be real. I've slept in much worse conditions. I've slept on floors, under tables.
Like a dog?
Yeah. I slept on my own fucking floor in a sleeping bag.
Yeah,
a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Finn was in my fucking bed. He just fucking roll up into my room and Finn's sleeping in my bed. So I was like, shit. All right. Well, I guess I'll just fucking sleep on my floor.
Actually, that was pretty funny because I fell asleep on the couch.
Yeah.
So Finn went up to what he thought was my room to sleep there, but it was your room.
Yeah.
So then you slept on the floor. So when I woke up on the couch and I didn't see anybody else down here,
Yeah.
I kind of just assumed that someone needed my room for something.
Right.
So I slept for an additional 2 hours, but I went into the basement to sleep for 2 hours. And then I think I went... Yeah, and then I went upstairs to go get my clothes, thinking I was going to walk in on someone or some people.
Yeah.
And there was no one there. I go, what the fuck?
Yeah, because Vinny left.
Did he leave? No, he was downstairs.
That was a different time.
He was downstairs.
Okay.
He was on like the big couch. I was on... wait, was he? No, he might have been up here. Whatever. I knew where Vinny was.
Yeah.
But I didn't know where Finn was. I didn't know if the girls were still here or not here or what. I didn't know anything.
Yeah.
So I didn't look, but I just assumed that someone needed my room, either someone or some things.
Yeah.
And so I immediately went downstairs. When my alarm went off to go to the gym, I went up to my room. That's when I went up to my room to get my clothes, so change and whatever. I go, oh shit, no one's up here. Whatever. Went to the gym, came back, and then that's how I found out Finn thought your room was my room. So he slept in your bed, then you slept on the floor of your room.
Yep.
And no one slept in my room.
Yep. Which I ended up puking on my rug that night. Didn't know it. Didn't know until the next morning.
Happy Easter, boys and girls.
Yeah, that was the night before Easter. Luckily, I didn't have to do Easter this year because we moved your gym instead.
Yeah, I did Easter early.
Yeah, that was the weekend we had to move all the shit into the new gym. So
Yeah.
I got out of Easter, thankfully, because I threw up twice the next day, too.
Oh my god, that would have been such a horror show if I had to go find my fucking family.
My god, that would have been terrible.
That would have been so bad.
It would have been awful. I would have, it just not ended well. Definitely not ended well. And I just imagine myself throwing up at like one of my fucking uncle's houses. Being like, oh dude, I can't do this right now. I gotta fucking lay down.
What a mess.
Yeah, that was quite the fucking night. I feel bad for everyone else that actually had to do Easter the next day.
They knew what they were getting into.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
They always do.
That's actually the last time that I've drank and gotten like drunk.
Yeah, it's probably the last time I really got after it too.
Since then, like I've either just had like a beer or two, or like had like a bourbon and then called it. Like I really haven't drank a ton since then.
I haven't either. That's what makes me actually a little bit concerned about this weekend.
Yeah,
because
we have tolerance level.
Well, we have 4 people off a weight loss challenge, down in weight. I'm down in weight, but I also haven't been drinking a whole lot, so it's just like I just can't imagine anything good is gonna happen.
I doubt it.
Nothing good ever happens.
No, we always get fucking hammered. Oh, so you're not part of this group text?
No, I'm not part of any group text.
But the one for this weekend. Someone texted. It was one of the girls, but it was either Britt or Lauren. I forget who it was. But they texted the group and was like, "Hey, does anyone want to go see a Portland Sea Dogs game while we're up there?" That was my response too.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, that is quite the adorable offer.
So I think it actually had to have been Lauren, because Lauren sent that text, and then Bill replied shortly thereafter, because that's probably the only time Bill replies within fucking a day.
Before the Wolves get her.
Yeah, before a day of anybody. Like I'll text Bill on fucking Monday, and he'll text me back on Saturday, being like, "Oh,
third Sunday."
Yeah. Hey man, what's up? Sorry I missed your text. All right, cool, dude. Thanks. But anyway, because he replied really quickly, and even by normal people's standards, and said, "Oh yeah, they're home all 4 days that we're up there." So then I think it was, again, then it might have been Britt who said, like, "Oh, do you guys want to plan for Sunday day?"
No.
So the entire time I'm keeping quiet. I'm not responding. And neither really is anybody but Jaimo. And Jaimo's response...
Wait, is he going?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, Jaimo will be there.
Oh, God.
Yeah, this shit's gonna get fucking wild. So I think he's only going for one night, though.
Okay.
One day. Maybe he'll probably be there for Saturday or Sunday, one of those days.
Hope he makes the baseball game.
Yeah, Jesus. So I'm just keeping quiet the entire time. In my head, I'm thinking like, that's really cute that they think we're going to be in any shape to go to a fucking baseball game. Especially on Sunday. Like, if you wanted to go to a fucking game when you're there, you go Friday night. As soon as you get there. So it only gives you, even if you get there, if you have to work during the day and you get there around 5:30, say the first pitch is at like 7, it really only gives you solid like 2 hours of drinking before the game. Like, that's the only time we'd be able to pull that off. The rest of this weekend, we're not even going to know our fucking names. Like, we're not going to know which way is up and left and fucking down. Like, we are... No, I will tell you right now, there is 0 chance I will be going to a fucking Pawtucket Sea Dogs game on Sunday. One, because whatever. Who cares at this point? One, because I hate baseball.
Well, let's start with 1, I don't want to go.
Yeah, okay, alright. 1, I don't want to go. 2, I do not enjoy baseball. And 3, I can probably find other ways to consume alcohol.
Well, that's the thing is, like, I don't really want to go sit there and want to puke the entire time.
Yeah. Or, I mean, depending on when the game is on Sunday, like, I don't know.
Well, that's why she said Sunday day. That's like 1 o'clock. Like, dude, I have never been in decent shape at 1 o'clock.
on the Sunday. So we're gonna have Friday night,
Actually,
all day
we're
Saturday,
going Thursday.
Saturday night, and then morning on Sunday.
God damn.
Yeah.
Well, dude, the three of us are going Thursday.
Yeah, me, you, and Vinny are going up Thursday night. So we're gonna golf Friday morning. Well, that's why. Part of the reason why I told you to get the later tee time for Friday was
late arrival.
We're not gonna get there probably until like 9:30.
And we're probably.
And we're not going to bed at 11.
No, it's like 9:30. It's like. Yeah, okay, so we're probably not going to put in a full night of drinking,
but we'll probably be at least midnight.
We'll put in like at least 3/4 of a night of drinking, which means we're all going to wake up feeling terrible.
Right. So, yeah, the later tee time is probably a good fucking
10:09.
Good move.
I mean, we could have even went way later, but I want to get to wherever we're going.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm pretty sure some people actually have to work on Friday, so. Not like, they don't get to just fucking take days off like me, apparently. But yeah, this could be it. This could, we'll pre-record another episode before.
But that'll come out after.
That'll come out on Monday. But this might be one of the last episodes if we die.
Oh, dude, unfortunate. Okay, so unless you grow the balls to drive us off some kind of bridge on the way home, we always survive.
Yeah, somehow. I don't know. One of these days, someone's not gonna. Like, we're gonna get older, and we're gonna get to the point where, like, someone's gonna push it a little bit too far.
It's gonna make for a horrible Monday and Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna feel good again until fucking the following Friday.
My favorite is when there's gonna be, like, probably, I don't know, 6 to 10 bottles of Pedialyte in the house, too.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's gonna matter.
Oh, God.
That's not gonna do a goddamn thing.
Yeah, no, not at all. Oh, shit, I should probably buy some Hydrolite, too. Which, hey, Hydrolite, this is, the third time we've talked about you. Fucking sponsor us. It's good shit. If anyone has never tried Hydrolite, you can get it on Amazon.
Can you buy it in stores anywhere? Like, if I wanted it, like, now?
Yeah, the only place I've gotten it is in Rite Aid. I haven't seen it anywhere else other than
No, there's a Rite Aid right down the street. Okay.
But yeah, Hydrolite I think is better than fucking Pedialyte.
Well, plus I like the tabs better.
Yeah, it's a little bit more concentrated, so you can control it. You can throw like
you pop 3 in a gallon of water.
Yeah, exactly. And you'd be good. Or I would pop 3 in a fucking 16-ounce glass.
It doesn't matter if it's 2, 3, whatever. Like, we're all gonna feel awful the entire time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, there's way too many breweries and distilleries up there.
Pineapple. Alright, it works. For now. What's the other one? Watermelon. You say it, it stops you from sneezing.
Just anything.
Yeah, or what's the one they say, look at the light? I'm looking at the light.
Don't stare at it too long.
Yeah, I should stare at the sun.
What did they say? If you stare at the sun too long, you go blind or something? Is that what it used to be?
Yeah. Which is actually true.
I mean, how long do you have to stare at it?
I don't know, but it can literally like cook your retinas.
Prove it.
Seared like fucking tuna steaks. It's an Archer quote. Which, not this week. Next week.
Dude, so this is good. I was talking to a mutual friend of ours.
Yeah.
That's getting married in September.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Works for the state?
Yes.
Okay. So, in Archer season 6 when they were talking about, season 5, they were talking about selling, like, they had to buy the cocaine or, like, they have to buy the weapons.
Archer Vice.
And it's like, and they were like, yeah, well, it's really budgetary, if we don't use the budget this year, we can't ask for an increase next year.
Yeah.
So there's a certain state employee that's a mutual friend of ours that now needs to put in 100-something hours of overtime in the next, 5 to 6 weeks. Because if they don't use up the budget, then they can't get it back next year.
Yeah, because the fiscal year ends on June 30th.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So, a lot of overtime.
I need a new job.
And literally because that is the only reason.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you don't use it, then you can't.
Yeah, and actually they'll cut it back too.
Right.
And if God forbid they actually need it, then they won't have it.
Right.
But I thought that was funny. I'm like, dude, this is literally just like Archer. Well, if we don't use up the budget, we can't ask for an increase next year.
Yeah.
He said that he's got to put in all these hours. I'm like, why? So that they can ask for an increase in budget next year? He goes, no, yes.
Yeah, no,
That's it.
Actually, yeah, you nailed
That's
it.
it. He goes, there's no other reason.
Oh man, that's fucking too funny. Shout out to Derek if he's listening. He knows what we're talking about too.
What's up, Derek?
Faithful friend of the show.
Hey, so do you think a distillery is a good idea this weekend?
Well, do I think a distillery is a good idea this weekend? My initial reaction is no, but do I want to go to a distillery? Yes. What distillery is up there?
I don't know. I'm actually looking it up right now, but I have it on authority that there's. Oh shit! How many are there?
There's a lot. There's a lot of shit up there. So again, I mean, I know I kind of won't shut up about it, but I want to go to fucking Allagash.
We're going to Allagash
because they're my favorite.
Yeah, we're going.
Bissell Brothers.
We're going, and whoever's coming with us is coming.
Right. So Bissell Brothers is up there. They're really good. Obviously, Shipyard is there. At this point, Shipyard is like the fucking Sam Adams.
Yeah, Shipyard's fine as beer, but that's about where it tops out. It's fine.
Yeah. What else? There's one other big one up there that's really good.
Well, we've got New England Distilling. I don't know what.
Sea Dog Brewing. Sea Dog Brew Company is up there. That's also kind of a more mainstream one. I'm sure there's a bunch of little fucking ones that like no one knows about outside of Portland anyway. I'm just trying to think of the last couple times that I've been there where I went. I went to a winery when I was there.
I'm not going to a winery.
It was like right next to one of the breweries. I think it was Bissell Brothers, maybe. It was like in the same building, but like right next door.
So there's New England Distilling Co. They got a bourbon.
Okay.
I believe there's another one. I don't know where Evergreen Drive is, but this actually seems like there's a bunch.
Yeah, no, dude, there's a fuck ton of shit up there. One of my favorite.
Well, anyway, I'm not gonna go into each one, but it's like Maine Craft Distilling, Stradwater Distillery, Hardshore Distilling Company.
Yeah.
New England, and then there's a bottling company. I don't think they have.
Yeah. Does it say anything about breweries in Portland?
I can search brewery. I searched distillery. So under distillery, there's nothing about any breweries.
Weird.
Strange.
So the two places, I know we're not the best at consuming food on weekends like this.
Horrible.
But there are two places that I definitely want to get to. One of them is the Holy Donut. I fucking love that place. Have you ever been to Cane's in Saugus?
No. Have you ever been to Union Square in Somerville, Cambridge?
Union Square.
Yeah, I forget if it's in Somerville and Cambridge.
No.
Well, regardless, so we talk about the donuts that are like $4 each, and it's like basically a fucking cake.
Yeah, Blackbird Donuts, and then what's the other one? Providence Donut, PV Donuts. They're all over the place, something like that. The Holy Donut is just like that.
And it's like if you want like a dozen donuts, it's like $50.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And like each one is like way more donut than any one person needs, and then you eat two anyway.
Yes, absolutely. We're thinking in the same place.
Same idea.
So the Holy Donut is up there. I definitely want to get donuts from there because who the fuck doesn't love donuts? And the second place is this place called Duck Fat that is fucking phenomenal. So I went there with my ex one of the times that we went before, like this years ago. And so they cook everything.
Duck confit.
Yes, they cook everything in duck fat.
Duck confit. That's what it's called.
Yes, they also have duck confit.
Well, yeah.
That's a dish, but everything is cooked. Like their French fries are fried in duck fat. Like everything is made in fucking.
By the way, there's like 40,000 fucking breweries.
Yeah.
Like there's a shitload here.
Oh yeah. I'm not surprised.
Like I'm not even like kidding. Like hey, there's like a couple. No, there's like a fuck ton. Anyway.
Any good names?
I don't know. I haven't heard of most of them.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I'm sure there's a ton. Oh, the Porthole is pretty good up there in Portland.
Show you a porthole.
Oh, please do. Oh god.
Pineapple.
Pineapple. All right, cool.
Yeah, I don't know if I've eaten anything in duck fat, but I know like some places they do everything in bacon fat.
Yeah, that sounds really fun.
I can't imagine any of it's like bad.
No.
Bad for you.
I mean, yeah, but fuck it. We're on vacation.
I don't know. I don't eat on vacation, so.
That's true.
And I like to eat. I just don't.
Yeah, well, I mean, booze is more important.
I just don't get. It's just like I never get around with it.
Well, we just start drinking at weird times, at like 8:30,
Yeah.
and then you're drunk by 11:30, and then you fall asleep for a couple
Speak for
hours,
yourself.
and you get up, and then you go about your day, and you might nibble here and there, but you just kind of get fucked up. Spend most of your day drinking. You have to eat.
Yeah. Like I said, I just don't get around to it.
Yeah, that's what happens.
But I like the duck fat store.
Yeah, duck fat is good. It's very, very small though. Like the entire fucking restaurant might be about the size of our first floor.
Ooh, that could be tough if it's busy.
Yeah, I'm saying including their kitchen too. It's a very small place.
Is it busy? Is it gonna be hard to get in there?
The one time I went, we kind of walked right in. We may have had a 10-minute wait, but
Yeah, I can live with that.
I think it was pretty straightforward.
Yeah, whatever, we'll see.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm fucking excited. I think it's gonna be a good time. I just can't wait for this week to be over because I gotta work late every night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so I can get all my shit done, and then I have a meeting all day on Thursday, and then it's fucking off to the races.
Oh, dude, Thursday's gonna be a mass getaway day.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna fucking do anything, and I'm gonna be in a fucking meeting.
The fucking Scott Zolak special.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in it's like a 3-hour long meeting too, and I'm on this committee at work where we're doing a whole bunch of other shit.
What is this, Parks and Rec?
Essentially, yeah. That's kind of what it ends up being, is like a scene out of Parks and Rec. Because me and this Scott, friend of the show, he's been on. Him and I kind of sit there and we just poke fun at each other and everyone else at the table, and we just rile everybody up, and then kind of no work gets done. But we just are pretty much the comedic relief. And then some people get aggravated and annoyed, and it just makes us happier and it fuels me.
Well, if you don't want to get, aggravated and annoyed, don't have a 3-hour meeting.
Yeah, exactly. So that'll be Thursday, a fucking getaway day too. Wow, I just realized that. I'm up in Lawrence too. That blows.
Here it's beautiful this time of year.
Yeah, it's nice and soupy. You want to start to wrap this up?
Yeah, we can. I don't even know how long we've been going for.
It's about that time.
Okay.
You got a final thought?
Yeah.
What we got?
It's NCAA Golf Week.
Oh,
So,
we were just watching this.
yeah, so the women are this week.
My girl, I fucking love her.
Yeah, you do.
What's her name?
Maria Fossey.
I love her so much I don't even know her name.
Yeah,
She's fucking beautiful.
Maria Fossey.
She's is she Mexican?
Yes, from Mexico.
She's Mexican. She got that dark fucking skin. She got green eyes. Oh,
We've definitely discussed this. But yeah, we have discussed this.
She's
I feel like Wicked Bad Deja.
She's got great fucking posture too. Phenomenal fucking posture.
You're a fucking retard, by the way. Just watching that. You're a fucking mess.
I should really commentate women's sports.
No, you absolutely shouldn't. Absolutely shouldn't. Every stereotype that's oh, well, men just think this. That is how you commentate that.
Yeah, but it's theatrical.
Listen.
It's good for TV.
Don't give people a reason to know that you're a dumbass.
Alright, sure. I mean, if they listen to the show, they know I'm a fucking dumbass.
Yeah, but there's dumbass and then there's real dumbass.
Yeah. Alright.
A real dumbass.
Alright, that's fair enough. So anyway.
Yeah, anyway, so this week is the women, next week is the men, and there's a couple people out there, they'll be pros and they'll probably be pretty good and they win some of the amateur stuff, but it's really interesting because I feel like they play without any real regard for anyone else's well-being. They're always taking it over trees and taking these insane lines, and the decision making isn't quite there.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
but when they pull it off, it's great.
Hero Shot Central.
Yeah. And this is mostly with the guys. The women just play solid golf. Like, they're just, like, really good.
Yeah.
Like, they play from, or the college, they're probably a little bit shorter. But, like, they almost play from where we would kind of play from.
Yeah.
Kind of. I do think I hit it further than them. But, like, so, like, just to give, like, a frame of
Yeah.
the type of golf they're playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, because even, like, on the LPGA, like, the furthest drive is, like, 280. Like, that's the best in the world.
Yeah.
Outside of long drive.
Right.
So, like, in college, they're probably hitting, like, 250. Which is about where I'm hitting.
Yeah.
Except for that 290 the other day, I absolutely piped that one.
Yeah.
But it's actually really interesting because it's a little bit different because they are playing individual, but, like, the team stuff also matters. When they do, like, stroke play, because it's like it's either six go out there and 5 count, or 5 go out there and 4 count. I forget how many.
Oh, so is it like best 5?
It's the best 4, or I can't remember. Fuck, I can't remember. I think it's the best 5.
Okay.
Of 6. That might not be right. Anyway, it's the best 5 scores for your team. So, like, it kind of fluctuates as you're going. So, like, if someone's kind of playing like shit,
yeah,
like, they can't just, like, let it go.
Yeah.
Because if the other people start playing like shit, then it's like, oh no, now we're into, like,
yeah, now we're fucked.
we're into some big numbers now.
Yeah.
But there's gonna be some heavy hitters out there this year, at least for the guys, and it's gonna be interesting because Matt Wolf has, like, the craziest swing ever, something like that. He has, like, the craziest swing ever, but he's nasty.
That's a raspy voice, allergy wolf howl. So if there was a wolf that was cracked out, that's what he would sound like.
Hey, thanks for clarifying that.
Yeah, no problem.
We all heard it.
Anytime.
Yeah, good.
I gotcha. I'll be here all night.
Yeah, awesome. So, like, he's out there with the craziest swing, but he's nasty. Victor Hovland is his teammate. He won the USAM, and then
he from Holland?
He is from Holland.
Isn't that weird?
So, like, Oklahoma State's an absolute wagon. Auburn's actually also really good because they have not the U.S. amateur, but the amateur champion, Rebula or Rebula or something.
Nebula from Guardians of the Galaxy.
A little different.
Rebula. So he's red.
He's
red. He's red Nebula.
This is a human, not an alien, so that's one difference.
Well, I mean, you don't know that yet.
It's also a guy versus a girl, so it's a different difference.
Well, that's what I mean. He's a red male human, so he's Rebula instead of Nebula. Makes sense in my brain.
Yeah, like, let's go with that.
Okay.
And then he's on Auburn, and then there's a lefty, Mancheno, that's on Auburn. He was kind of in the individual mix last year too.
Oh, dude, is he fucking Italian?
I have no clue. He might be.
Mancheno. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, good. I got nothing for that, by the way.
Is he from Jersey? Where's he from? Where's he go to school? Does you know my cousin Sal?
You're horrible. Absolutely horrible. So I'm excited for NCAA Golf. Anyway, I'm done.
You don't want to play along?
No, I don't.
Oh God, I'm fucking losing it. I think I'm all drugged out from fucking allergy medication and fucking apple cider vinegar. I don't know what's in that. Is this does this have alcohol in it? I don't think so.
I would hope not, because if 2 tablespoons makes you into a goddamn moron,
yeah,
you're in trouble this weekend.
No, there's no alcohol in it, unfortunately. That would have been nice. So my final thought is in relation. I wanted to say regard, and it came out relation. Holy shit! Did I stroke out again?
Oh no, I've gone cross-eyed.
In regards to Game of Thrones, this is my final thought. So, the series finale just went out, and people are fucking pissed about it. They've been pissed about the entire season so far. And all they've done is just fucking bitch and complain and say, oh, the season was rushed. Oh, the writing is awful. Oh, Daenerys is fucking not a villain. I don't know why everyone sounds like Sylvester Stallone, but, you know. Hey.
Great.
Yeah, great. This is great. I don't know what's going on with Game of Thrones. Anyway. So, the, people are just fucking bitching about Game of Thrones, and they're like, "Oh, dude, like seriously, like the fucking the writing blew or whatever." And so, again, I mentioned this in a previous episode before. But you guys can all go fuck yourselves if you don't think that this season was entertaining. From a dramatic theatrical like plot standpoint, I don't really have any issues with what went down. My one gripe with this season that I feel like, not just because it's my gripe, but I feel like it's the only one that's a legitimate gripe to have with this season, was the fucking shit with the Night King. We spent 7.5 seasons being like, winter is coming, winter is coming, oh, it's coming, oh, here we go, oh, the Night King, and then we see the White Walkers, and then we get this, and then they're getting closer, and then they get the Army of the Dead, and then they get to the wall, and they kill the fucking dragon, and they break through the wall. And then we're like, holy shit, this is going down. The last fucking 9 years, we've been like, winter is coming. It's going to be a battle between the living and the dead. And then we get one episode, in episode 3 of this season, with an epic fucking battle that lasts like 52 minutes.
That no one could see.
Yeah. And then the Night King just gets fucking murked out of nowhere by Arya. Which again, I called it. And we don't know anything. We never learn anything about him. He doesn't have, I think he might have actually shown his face maybe somewhere in season 2, season 3. The entire time, even in the flashback when we had the fucking children and they showed them putting the fucking dragon glass in his heart to create this guy, no dialogue. Not one line of fucking dialogue the entire time. We learn nothing about this guy. So for 7.5 seasons, we're told, oh, you gotta fear this guy, he's gonna fucking kill everyone, the world's gonna end, because he's gonna fuck. And then, guess what, this motherfucker comes, and then just gets fucking killed, and then we're just supposed to be like, yeah, okay, cool, whatever, he's gone. Like, and we don't learn anything about him. We don't know where he came, like, we kind of know where he came from, but we don't know who he was. We don't know, like, why did he go after Bran? Why was Bran his only target? Like, he could have easily killed Jon Snow, I think 2 separate occasions they were close enough. And he didn't. And he just wanted to kill Bran. Why? We don't know. We don't know fucking nothing about this guy. And he's just gone. We're like, oh, okay, well, now we're on to the next battle. It's like, oh, are we not going to talk about that? Are we not going to talk about the last 9 years? We're going to let that go? But, again, that's my only gripe there. As far as the whole, like, Daenerys thing and, like, her becoming a villain, if you ask me, she's been kind of villainous the entire time. So I know I know you haven't been following Game of Thrones from the beginning, but you've seen every episode of this season, and you saw some of the ones with me before when I was catching up. But, like, so at the very beginning of the series, her brother was killed in front of her they melted a gold crown and they poured it on his head, and he fucking died by a smelting accident.
An unfortunate smelting
accident. An unfortunate smelting accident on his head fucking killed him. She stood there like a psychopath and was just like, he deserved it. Then she got captured by a horde of Dothraki who put her in this fucking room, and then she locked the door with all of them in it and burnt the thing to the ground and burned everyone alive inside. Then, when they were in Meereen, she fucking literally crucified all of the people that owned slaves and, like, put them on fucking crosses again. They crucified them for like 150 miles. When they had the other people in Slaver's Bay, there was like 3 dudes that were like running all the shit, like some of the Harpy and bullshit. She just murked one of them just to prove a point to everyone else. Like, the entire fucking series, she's been a bad person. But we just kind of, like, let it go. Because we're like, oh, well, you know, it's for a good cause. Yeah, she's good. Like, she does bad stuff, but she means well. She's trying to unite the world. So fast forward to this season, and then we find out, again, you know, shifts a little bit. I'll give it to her. She wasn't, you know, homicidal the entire time. But she gets a little bit of power. And then we get that scene where you said, you were like, this looks a little Hitler-esque.
Yeah, like, completely. That's what it was. Some fucking lady yelling in a language that no one understands, and everyone was eating it up.
Yeah, and everyone was freaking out. So then she became this person who was hell-bent on world domination under the guise of her trying to help people. And she's going to free everybody by conquering the world. And it's like, oh, okay, like you may have started out with good intentions, but where you're at now, that you're not so benevolent anymore. You know, like it's so anyone that is going to try and make that argument that like she did this crazy heel turn in 2 episodes, you haven't been paying attention to the show. Also, my question to you people, you watchers, listeners, hit me up at Sarcasm Speaks Pod on Instagram or personally at JaredMello33. What the fuck did you want to happen at the end here? Like, what would have made you happy? Like, did you really think that after watching this show for 10 years, knowing that they always subvert shit, and in their very first fucking season, they built up Ned Stark, Sean Bean, and then they fucking chopped his head off? They kill everybody, they turn people good, they turn them bad, Littlefinger flip-flop back and forth, Varys flip-flop, you never knew what to do, Tyrion, even Cersei was fucking sympathetic at times. This is what they do. Like, how did you want this thing to end? Did you really think that fucking Jon Snow and Dany were gonna live happily ever after on the throne, and everything was gonna be hunky-dory?
It's Hamlet 2019, everyone has to die.
Yeah.
Except not literally everybody.
But. Right. But like, people are like, well, I can't believe Jon didn't get the throne. Well, that's because Jon's really Aegon Targaryen, and let me let you in on a little something here. The last 2 Targaryens that were, considered to be, running shit, didn't end well. Dany fucking destroyed all of King's Landing, and her dad pretty much did the same thing. Her dad was the Mad King. I don't care that Jon Snow was like, Jon Snow, whatever. It's gonna be a pretty tough sell to the people of Westeros to be like, no, 3rd time's a charm. This guy, this Targaryen, he's gonna be good. So that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. I will say it was pretty boss that Sansa became Queen of the North, and she was just straight up like, I love you, little brother. I love that you're gonna be king, but I'm not bending my knee to you. You can go fuck yourself. She's like, the North is just going to remain in the North, and everyone was just like, okay, well, Bran's going to be now king of the 6 kingdoms. Like, no one argued it. Everyone was just like, yep, okay, cool. We're not going to fuck with the North. So that was a baller move. Go Sansa, and she's a fucking smoke show. Arya just was kind of like, all right, peace out. I'm out of here. I'm going to go ride a boat for a little while. And then Jon ended up going back to the north with Tormund and the Wildlings and going to live with them. Like, that was a cool, like, full circle thing. Again, if you've been watching, like, the whole Mance Rayder, that was kind of how Mance Rayder ended up with them. He was on the Night's Watch. It's like, there's a lot of circles being closed there. And clearly the show was focused around the Starks, because that's who they followed at the very end. Bran becomes king. They show Arya at the end on her boat. They show Sansa getting crowned. And then the last thing we see is Jon going off into the wild with Tormund and the Wildlings. And my boy Ghost. He came back, the goodest boy of all time. He was missing an ear, but, he's still a great boy. And he got to be with Jon after all. So, again, I was pretty pleased with how things ended. I think people are just being fucking sensitive. I heard there's a petition going around that people are signing that they want the show to be rewritten.
Yeah, anyone who signs that petition is an asshole.
Yes.
First of all, one, just because you sign a goddamn petition, the writers aren't rewriting the season.
Yeah, guess what? It's not happening.
They don't care.
Yeah.
They're not doing, like, that's not happening.
Right.
So one, it's a stupid idea. Two, it's a fucking TV show.
Right.
All I hear, so like, Breaking Bad is the new, like, measuring stick, I feel like. Everyone wants the best TV show to be Breaking Bad.
Right.
So Breaking Bad's ending, I never watched Breaking Bad, but the ending I hear is awesome.
Yeah.
So, whatever. But everyone always bitches about The Sopranos.
Right.
Dexter.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Seinfeld.
Like, everyone bitches about the finales
right.
of those shows, and I don't know what you wanted, because if everyone did end up happy and fucking, oh, well, let's just do this, then they would have been like, hey, way to really, like, you know, go out on a limb on that one.
Right. So that's what I mean. The writers are in a lose-lose situation. The best way I've heard this analogize, whatever. The analogy that I heard about ending a show and writing a show is like an airplane. So when you're trying to fly a fucking plane, you gotta hit the fucking jets to get off the runway, and you're going. So you're cruising, you get up, then you get to cruising altitude, cruising speed, so you're going. And what do you think fucking has to happen in order to land the plane to end the flight? You gotta slow the plane down, and you gotta bring it down, and you gotta ease it in. If you try and land the plane going 700 miles an hour, guess what's gonna happen? Everyone on the plane's probably gonna die. That plane's gonna crash. So the analogy there to the TV show is like, when you get to the final season of something, you can't be creating new shit and having shit go fucking wild all the time. Like, seasons 1 through 4 were incredible because we were building up stuff and we were meeting new characters and people were flip-flopping back and forth, like I was saying, Littlefinger and Varys and Jaime and Tyrion. But then by season 5 and 6, like, everyone's kind of hitting cruising speed, like, we're just going. Season 7 is when the fucking ding comes on and they're like, oh, we're going to begin our descent. Please return to your seats, put your tray tables in upright position, and make sure your seatbelts are on. And that's there. And then that final season is when they make the fucking descent and then they land. Like, that's how it happens. Like, you can't. So the people that bitch about that, and they're like, oh, well, they just wrapped it up like that. Like, what did you want them to do? Like, someone was like, Mitch, I'm calling you out, bro. We were talking.
Fuck you, Mitch.
He was like, dude, why couldn't, like, Arya could have, like, easily killed Grey Worm at the end? And I was like, yeah, you're right. Like, anyone could have killed Grey Worm. But then that would spark a battle between the Westerosi people and the Unsullied and the Dothraki because they're teamed up. And there's just not enough time to have that battle again. And also, not for nothing, but 3 major battles in one season is just too much. So, like, yeah, was it the best end? Was it the perfect ending? Probably not. But was it good? Yeah. Like,
I have a couple takeaways from the final episode.
Yeah.
The very last scene, or one of the last scenes when they're all sitting at the table, and everybody on Twitter comparing it to a Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
I was fucking dying.
Yeah.
You're like, it was fucking corny as hell.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh well, it's like, I didn't even watch this, but from season 1, like the whole king and the monarchy, it's been a shit show.
Yeah.
As fucking monarchies are.
Right.
But it's been a fucking disaster. Like, everyone always wants to throw. It's like, now you're gonna fucking try to play peace on me. Like, this guy wants to build brothels.
Yeah.
The Coin Man wants to fucking Mario wants to build brothels. And he gets talked out of it, and then it's like, oh, okay. It's like,
yeah.
So then someone was like pretending fucking Jeremy Jam was there, and so it was great. Twitter's awesome.
Yeah.
And then
Councilman Jam.
Yeah. And then the dragon was the smartest person in the entire fucking show.
Right.
He's the one who was smart enough to burn the fucking throne down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he fucking knew.
Right.
He goes, wow, this thing's fucking dumb. He goes, this is what drives people fucking insane.
Right.
It's like, that's all people, like, everyone just thinks about the stupid fucking throne and the stupid fucking power.
Right.
And it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it is. So he burned to the fucking ground, grabbed the body, and bailed.
Yeah.
Fuck the lemons, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
So, Dragon was the smartest person in the entire show.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And then, yeah, it's like, dude, outside of Breaking Bad, and I've never seen The Wire, I haven't heard about The Wire, people don't bitch about the ending, so I'm sure it's fine.
Right.
But, dude, Lost, people hated Lost.
Yeah.
Like, the ending of Lost, like, it's fucking crazy.
Right. Well, that's what I mean, like, because everything slows down. And, like, they have
And
to...
it's over. It's like, people don't want it to be over.
Part of the outrage is just the fact that people are just mad that the show is over.
Now, also, so Reddit being the complete cesspool that it is.
God.
Dan Lifshatz on Twitter.
Yeah.
Bankroll Boys.
Yeah.
He was on Reddit like weeks ago.
Yeah.
Someone spoiled the ending.
I did hear that, yeah.
So he put a bunch of money on Bran to be the fucking take the Iron Throne.
Shit.
Winner.
Wow. Did he say what the odds were at the time?
Plus 1,200.
No fucking way.
Plus 1,200.
God.
Because he tweeted out, he goes, people are going to hate this ending. And it was early.
Yeah.
And then people were like, how do you know? He goes, started on Reddit a few weeks ago.
Oh, shit.
And then he posted a screenshot where he bet on Bran to take the throne.
Oh, shit.
So, gambling Twitter. I've been telling everybody this.
Yeah.
And everyone thinks I'm fucking crazy, which I might be. And I truly might be. But I tell everyone, gambling Twitter tells me what is going to happen.
Yeah.
Because it does. And it's like,
right.
You pick, like, the odds, they don't come from nowhere.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
And, like, so he got the odds at plus 1,200. I did see Bran as taking over the Iron Throne. He was the favorite on a different site.
Well, he became the favorite
as the season was going.
As everything went on.
But
and then everyone was like, why the fuck is Bran the favorite?
I think after he lived, after episode 3, he became the favorite.
Right.
But people were looking at it like, well, why would it be him? Because the fucking degenerates know.
Right.
The degenerates know. They always know.
Yeah.
We always fucking know. If you just follow this. Because then there was like one thing where it was like, who is likely to survive or something. And like the Night King was like plus 10,000. So you knew he was going to die.
Right.
Very quickly. Like, so he's gone. And with such bad odds, you knew he was going to be gone early.
Right.
The whole time, Daenerys' odds were to die very high.
Right.
The entire time.
Right.
Her odds to kill anybody, very low.
Right.
So you knew what was you knew what was going to happen. Now, I don't know if, like, technically she killed Cersei and Jaime because she blew up the building to pieces and the building killed them. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if you count that.
Yeah.
I don't know where. First of all, the sports books have a very, very difficult job on this one. There's a lot of gray.
Yeah, it gets really gray with, like, the entertainment bets. Like, when it's not sports, when there's not a clear-cut, like, winner-loser, it's like, how do we want to call this one?
Because even, like, what was it? The second dragon, when he got shot through the neck.
Yeah.
Sports books hadn't paid it out yet.
Right. So
then you think it's like, oh shit, that dragon's still alive.
Right.
They ain't paying on that.
Right.
So he's still alive.
That was the same thing with Jaime and Cersei being dead after the last episode, the 5th episode. They didn't pay it out. So everyone was like, oh, maybe they survived the rubble. Because I was talking to Finn, shout out to Finn. And he was like, well, you know, like, they could still be alive. And I was like, dude, the fucking castle fell on them. And his response to that, classic Finn fashion, why you can't ever win a debate against him. He goes, well, people survived under the World Trade Center when that collapsed until they were found days later. You don't think Jaime and Cersei could survive under that? And I was like, I mean, I guess I can't argue that.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, but I that's what I said. And I was like, I know they had to die.
And that was the other thing. It wasn't like, there wasn't a bet on like, hey, will Cersei Lannister die? It was, who will kill her?
Right.
Like, that's how the bets were placed.
Right.
Who will kill her, and then you pick the person.
Right.
I don't know how that one, again, I don't know how that one shook out. Arya was a big favorite on that one. But,
yeah, she was.
That's the thing, is like, you could have seen some of these things coming from a mile away.
Yeah.
And people were like outraged, like, oh my god, how did they pick him? It's like, pay attention, man.
Yeah.
First of all, the fact that he didn't die in the whole Nightman, for whatever reason, the Nightman was infatuated with him, which I have no clue. If you have no clue, then I obviously have no clue.
Yeah.
So, the fact that he was infatuated with him, didn't get to kill him because he got fucking murked, which, first of all, if that was his only exposure, like, that's all we really saw of the guy, what a waste of time.
Yeah.
What a complete waste of time.
Yeah.
But, so he survived, he was the favorite, but then it's like, well, why did he survive?
Right.
Like, obviously he served some kind of purpose, and why did that guy want to kill him so bad?
Right.
Obviously there's something, I mean, we don't know what. So, I mean, you just think about it, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But people pick with their hearts, and they're like, oh, it's gonna be Daenerys, or it's gonna be Jon.
That's absolutely what happens.
So,
But
even Sansa was like wicked low on the odds.
Yeah.
At one point, now, be it for reason.
Right.
Actually, I'm sorry, she was like middle of the pack on the odds. And people are like, no way. It's like, why?
Yeah.
Why not?
Right.
She's the one who's sitting back right now. She's not even getting involved in this stupid fucking war.
Right.
So she easily could have swept in and kind of like did her thing. She just didn't want to.
Yeah.
Gambling Twitter.
Yeah, gambling Twitter is the way to go.
Always.
They get all the odds.
What's going to be the new show?
I don't know. That's what a lot of people are trying to talk about right now. They don't know what's going to
Well, everyone also thinks there's going to be like a million spin-offs too. It's like, dude, they're not continuing the story.
No.
They're not doing it.
The
There's no more books.
The only one spin-off the books are coming out.
Yeah, but the books, so the books.
So the other issue,
the books need to reflect the show.
This came up in.
Did you see Mike from Uber?
No, but
Mike from Uber's. He goes, never watch a TV show until it ends. He goes, and then part of it, like people are like, what do you mean? He goes, what did you think there was gonna be a good ending? Right. There were no more books. The books now need to catch up with the TV show.
That came up in my discussion with Mitch earlier, where because he again was one of the people that was upset with the way it ended, and I was like, listen, man, like I don't know what you want when a show goes like supersedes the books. Like that never ends well. Like every other major series, so like the two things you could compare Game of Thrones to would be Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings, because they're anthologized or whatever, anthologies. And every single book was done and out before the movies came out. So it's like there was no guessing. There was no like, well, I don't know what the writer or the author would have done here, but like this is what we're gonna do because we're making the TV show. Like no. Like the script is already written in that book. Like you just now take it, tweak it, and then go turn it into live action. You know, like this. But this is what happens, and so it's the risk that you run when you create a TV show, and then it, like I said, it supersedes the books. So if you want to get pissed at anybody, get pissed at George R.R. Martin for fucking taking 17 fucking years to write books. Write books faster, asshole. Whoa. That's what I say.
Let it rip, kid.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not even one that was mad about the series, so I liked the way it ended. I thought that the whole thing was great. Like I said, my only gripe, which is a big one, was the Nightman. Why did we spend 7.5 seasons and now he's dead for nothing and we learned nothing? So.
Pineapple.
Yeah. I didn't get the pineapple in time.
Be better next time.
Yeah. So, I think that's gonna do it. Right?
That's it. Stop fucking sneezing.
Fuck. I can never sneeze just once. Alright. Well, kids, that's gonna do it for us before I'm just gonna go die from fucking seasonal allergies.
No one dies from allergies.
I could be the first one.
They just get exposed as being a complete bitch.
They could die from complications of allergies. It's like no one dies from AIDS.
Complications from AIDS?
Yeah. Thanks for watching and listening. If you're listening on iTunes, make sure to leave us a review. Wherever you're listening, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It helps us in our visibility rankings over there. So the more you interact with us, the better we look. The YouTube channel is Sarcasm Speaks. You can find us there. Make sure you subscribe to that too. The videos come out, a little bit behind, but we're all good on that. Videos take a little more commitment anyway. You can find us on Instagram at Sarcasm Speaks Pod. You can find us on Twitter at Sarcasm_Speaks. And make sure you tell your friends too. you enjoy the show, you like listening to us be fucking douchebags, chances are your friends have the same sense of humor. They'll enjoy it too. So help us spread the word. Thank you, everybody. Good night.